this is Monica from Bollywood Mama. Nice to meet you. We met a couple of weeks ago virtually as well, Joe, and I had seen you during Infinity War. So nice to see you again in India.
Good to see you.
First and foremost, congratulations on the movie. What I do want to ask that it's been 10 years in the making. This project has been in the making for 10 years, and it's been one of the ambitious projects of Russo brothers. So what has been your takeaway as filmmakers? Has it been like too big that you did not imagine it would become this big? Or, and as filmmakers, is it something, a learning experience that you take it forward? For Dhanush, there's been massive support for you throughout the country and abroad as well. The fact that you are in this project, how are you taking this, and what's been your experience like working with it?
I mean, for us, look, we love ambitious movies. We grew up on them. And we love the scale of this, but I think it's also an origin story, so we probably took it a little easy. I think if we do a Gray Man 2, it'll be even bigger than this.
The love and support from all around was very overwhelming. I was very touched and humbled, and I was very happy to see it was very well received, and I read so many nice things about Avik Chan. It is everything that an actor could ask for, unconditional love and support from the audience, and a good critical acclaim. So it's amazing to be a part of this entire journey.
I will say this to your question, the time we've been developing this, we've been shooting a lot of other movies that have action, and we've been developing more of a team that we work with, collaborators that we work with, who allow us to be able to achieve these things. So it's funny, over time our team just gets better and better and stronger and more experienced. So I feel like we become capable of doing more and more over time. So it's exciting to think where we can all go next with the Gray Man. Thank you.
The lady there, yeah.
Hi, this is Karishma from Pink Villa. I have more of an unserious question. One of the funniest lines in the film was the Ken doll reference which Chris Evans makes for Ryan Gosling. So was that an impromptu thing? Did you all know that he was in Barbie and you all added that? What's the story behind that particular line?
We like to think that we manifested Ryan Gosling playing Ken in the Barbie movie.
I mean, for as bizarre as it sounds, yeah, that was before anyone knew anything about the Barbie movie. Us or Ryan.
I think we could tell that Ryan had a lot of energy, and that he was ready for a renaissance. So.
All the way here.
Hi everyone, I'm Deepika Devahari from Bombay Times. Hi Rajiv. Hi Joe, Anthony and Dhanush, who's lovely seeing the film last night. I have two questions for Joe and Anthony. One was Avengers movies, okay? Everything is about no collateral damage. Like you cannot harm an innocent soul. Was it liberating for you guys to kind of let go of that and just go all the way? Like let's just destroy as much as possible, because now that we do not have those restrictions? And answer this and then I'll ask you the next question as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, look, you always want to make sure that the storytelling is very thorough, right? So you want to think about not just your lead characters, but everybody in the movie. So I think on one level, when we were making the Marvel movies, we actually appreciated the approach to collateral damage. There's something that keeps you sort of balanced. It keeps you grounded in some sort of respect for not just your lead characters, but any element of the storytelling, which is good. But yes, this is a little more of the movie is a little bit more of a maybe mature sensibilities, the Gray Man, than the Marvel movies. Maybe more adults. And because of that, it can get a little harder in terms of what the world is and how harsh the world can actually be. But at the same time, we're trying to create a balanced movie that is also entertaining. So we still want to keep ourselves balanced on that level, even in The Great Man.
And my second for Joe, I think, is the whole thing about, I think Karishma addressed this question, but Chris Evans' character, I think it was something else, because Chris Evans in white, tight pants and a mustache, and him talking about sexy Tamil friend, and referring to Ryan Gosling as cute, cupcake, pumpkin. I think you guys had absolute fun making that character, isn't it?
We did. I think Chris had a lot of fun with it. I mean, he's supposed to be this, this flamboyant sociopath who is the opposite of the gray man. He likes to make, he likes to draw attention to himself when he walks into a room. He's a chaos maker. He doesn't like to think things through. He operates on instinct. He's very violent, and he doesn't care who's standing in his way. And I think that's what Dhanush's character realizes near the end of the film, is that he's gotten, he's working for, a complete madman, and especially when he starts talking about killing a small girl. The character is meant to be reminiscent of some extremist philosophies that are populating the world today. The haircut, the mustache, there's a bit of toxic masculinity in the character, and we wanted, and Chris, really understood the assignment, really wanted to embrace this idea of playing this really mean-spirited asshole.
Hi. Hello, hi, this is Bhavna from India Today. Welcome firstly, and really enjoyed the film, and I know that everyone here is going to enjoy it as much. My question first is to Dhanush. In an interview with Ryan Gosling recently with India Today, he mentioned that he really enjoyed working with you, and he would like to work in a film with you when you two are not fighting. So I want to know, how do you respond to that? And my next question is to both of you, and he also mentioned that he would perhaps talk to both of you, Anthony and Joe, to produce a film with Dhanush and him where they're not fighting and are perhaps in a different setting altogether. How do you respond to that? Are you up for it?
It would be great to work with Ryan again. He's a fantastic human being. He's very kind, very sweet, very welcoming, and he kind of made me feel very, very comfortable on sets. And we have amazing mutual respect for each other, and it will be really, really great to work with him, regardless whether we're fighting or not fighting with each other. But it will be great to work with him again.
Maybe a road movie where they have to travel across India. It's coming up with it. I don't have the plot yet, but
I think Netflix should just tap on that idea right away. Well, thank you so
a
much.
comedy.
Hi, Dhanush. This is Sonal from News 18. There's always been a debate about Bollywood and South cinema, and you've also kind of time and again mentioned that you're always referred in articles as South Indian actor, rather you should be referred as an Indian actor. Was it necessary for your character to be referred as a sexy Tamil friend or a Tamil friend, getting into it? And because it had a name like Avik Sen or Lone Wolf. So.
It's not absolutely necessary, but there's nothing wrong in it. There is it's like more details. The more the details, the better. Russo told me, the more the flavor, the better. So we were just trying to add a little more flavor, and I don't think there's any harm in, saying he's a Tamil guy from India. So it's absolutely fine. But yes, I do. I have some, what to say, I'm not, I would appreciate if they collectively call us as Indian actors rather than South actors, North actors. The world has shrunk, and the borders, the lines are they're fading, and this is the time to come together and make this one big industry. I mean, this is a huge industry, and it will be really great if we function together and make movies for everybody, not just South audience or North audience. not regional film. It's a national film, not regional film. Every film is a national film. You know, people watch South films, we watch North film. Like every film is for everybody. You know, especially with the digital platforms, now everybody has easy access to watch everybody's work. Talents are easily seen. You know, people can, like, this is a great time to be an actor as well. If you do a good job, if you do your job right, you are noticed by everybody. So it's just great. It just doesn't make sense even now at these times to mention me or anybody as South actor. We're just actors from India, Indian actors.
Nice words to end with. I'm told that's all the time we have. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Jill. Thank you, Dhanush. Thank you, everyone, for being an incredible audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And yeah, we'll do pictures now. Thank you, gentlemen. Good to see you.
I was doing this the whole time, but Americano was very gracious to host us for dinner last night, and when we were leaving, he gave me, what was it called? How does it? Pan? So I have beetle leaves stuck in my teeth.
Something to take back with you.
Yeah, still stuck in there.
Thank you, gentlemen.